Yo, hello, welcome. So, Wuthering we have just made an announcement about a lot of things that been problems in the game, and they also listened to a lot of things we said. So the first thing they did is the echo development experience. So it's been a bit grindy, so they did a lot of things. First of all, they're gonna give us double material for echo for a limited time. In the newer version, they're gonna reduce the amount of the chill credit it will cost to develop. They're gonna remove the reward on the tactic field, and they will also increase the amount of material gained in version 1.1. so they're going to increase the material. Also, you're going to have a lot higher union level, so you're going to get more, and they're going to introduce the wave place storage system. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll get into it once they release it. All right, they had another issue regarding our handling of the reward system error when recycling development. So when you recycled a lot of things, you were losing credit in the process. There was a little bit of a bug there. So the way they're gonna do is that they're gonna try to fix it, but they feel like they handled it poorly with the way that they didn't tell us and everything happening. So they're gonna compensate everybody with a 1 million credit, but we're gonna get it in June 10. Also, because of other problems, the way they handled everything and wording in our announcement, we promise that all our future discussion shall reflect through consideration and professionalism. So they feel like they didn't word it correctly and like the way they did. So they're gonna give us another compensation. We were getting, all of us will get 20 crystal summit and 1 crystal one equal 60 wave plate. Thank you for your consideration and support. We're gonna get that in June 3. So that we're getting a lot of compensations. Okay. All right, next thing, which is a huge thing, the error on the 5-star weapon. That a lot of people wouldn't feel the problem as much as the other, because the 5-star weapon was worded incorrectly. The way it was worded is that you will get the buff once you use a heavy attack, which was not the case, because the way that you actually get the buff is by using rover skills. So you have to switch and use it. It's another way, but it's the same buff. Some people willed on it so much, thousands of dollars spent on it, but they didn't get what they feel. So they had a problem with that. So the way that they fixed this issue is that they reworded it correctly. Then they gave us some money. So they gave us 160, and then 160. Then they try to talk to everybody in a private way. So they try to focus to resolve the issue. And in the meantime, they will offer a one-time compensation of 5 forging diamonds to all rover for the known localization. So we're getting another 5, and as an endeavor to consider improve the localization access, they're gonna basically try to enhance the way they word everything in the future. We're getting that in June 3. So in June 3 we're getting another 5 forging titles. Okay, obviously eligibility is for that to have the mail function on version events. Okay, so they received a lot of feedback on the duration of the events, especially on Overdash Club event to address the concerns. We currently on the process of redesigning the rules and reward scheme. So what they were gonna do is that they were gonna introduce a new limited time event, Wuthering Exploration, which is gonna offer a lot of rewards. Is gonna be from 13 June to 27. All right, so that event will give us 800. And they're gonna give us some things for the echo. So we're gonna get an elite class echo 1 and elite class echo 2, premium tuner and premium seal 2. Okay, moving forward shall ensure we make greater collective endeavors in designing the version events to improve the event quality. Basically, they're gonna try to keep in mind how to improve the quality. Okay, on future events updates timelines. So they're gonna try to increase the timeline for them. Since the official launch of Wuthering Wave, we have received a lot of feedback on the localization, and we have been listening closely and grateful for the continued to everybody early access to experience more content and featuring. This is gonna be very important. In the version 1, we have decided to advance the release of the content. So they're gonna release more content earlier in version 1.0. So they're gonna release everything in June 6. So in June 6 we're getting a lot of content. So the release will include the companion story, and they're gonna add more things obviously. But because of them changing the timeline, they're gonna give us a compensation, because we love compensation. So in Wuthering Wave version 1.10 will last until 28, after which we will get the scheduled downtime for version 1.1, which will get a lot of things. And to compensate for every inconvenience caused by the version adjustment, we will issue a 10 pull So they're gonna give us all 10 balls and you guessed it, you'll get it on June 3. So June 3 is going to be a very important day, and June 6 you're going to get a lot of content which will allow you to level up more, experience the game more. It's really cool, and obviously you will need to have the mail open for now. And last thing they did is that they try to adjust a lot of problems with the game. So in control, so the combat and the experience, so the auto aiming and lock camera performance in battle. In recent update, we disabled the combat camera feature on PC by default, so you have to open it, and we have optimized the default values and ranges for it. Plus existing combat stats unexpectedly. So in recent updates we have optimized the aggro progress, so the aggro ranges for certain bosses. Some bosses aggro weirdly, and they also added something, they will introduce something called disengagement warning feature. Alright, and next thing, they have the ghost touch issue on mobile if you're a mobile player. In the recent updates we have expanded the anti-ghost touch area around the buttons. Future versions will include future optimization for mobile controls. I have no clue what mobile players are, but have fun. Alright, they deployed availability of custom key binding features, which has been I really want that. In the version 1.1, to unlock it will be lowered to union level 2. Okay, and we will introduce a new player tutorial for using custom key binding features, and we will gradually support more custom key binding options for both keyboard, mouse, and control models. Okay, that's really important because I really need that. Control models experience optimization. In version 1.1, we will ramp the current control shortcut of open chat, open map, and add an option to invert the y-axis. Okay, future versions will support control mode on mobile devices. Okay, poor game field design and impact significant. Okay, in the future versions we will constantly improve the event signification and the game field design for the characters and monsters, enhancing the overall combat experience, positions, feedback during the battle. Alright, on the other contents, okay, no purchase limit. So in some of the things they had a no purchase limit on some items, which has been a huge problem in a lot of games. Someone would just press on it, gives him max, spends all of his money, and it would be very, very bad. I've seen so many videos of that happening in a lot of games. This is not the first game. So in recent updates, they have added a weekly purchase limit for certain items in the store, so nobody has that problem. Audio problem. So a lot of times I have the audio problems where like you hear weird things, or some audios don't happen. The boss wouldn't have audio. So in recent updates, we have addressed the issue regarding missing sound effects and exclusive sounds. We have created some investigation and update fixes, so they're gonna try to fix it. Makes sense. Alright, performance issues, crashes, and instability. In recent update we have fixed crashes and instability issues affecting certain devices. We are currently investigating causes of other crashes report and will continue to implement fixes. We apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused. We are committed to ongoing performance optimization. If you encounter related issues when gaming, please contact the customer support for assistance. So yeah, casual things happen to any game where they have problems like this. The game just came out. I really like the idea that you can talk to them, and I feel like they kind of reply fast, but we're not sure it. We still need more time with them to understand more. We have received numerous player feedback suggested regarding the depth of elusive room, the event. So in version 1.1, upcoming versions, they will feature improvement this event and add new content, include more playable characters, new challenges, and new mechanics. The most important thing is the new player characters and the new buffs and mechanics, because the new playable characters feels better, because I don't want to be locked to the characters that I don't really have. I want to play with the characters I enjoy. Well, yeah, all in all, that was a really good announcement. I like that they enhanced a lot of the problems we had, and we'll see what they're gonna do in the future. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. See you next one. Goodbye.